Back with the second, and I think it should be the last part of this stream on The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Okay. Let's continue where we left off last night. It's not easy to kill these guys without the hook shot. Oh, I thought you could kill them that way. Oh well. Okay. You've got the compass. I think I had to come here. Yeah, this is a skeleton room. Ah, this is where you have to beat the skeleton knight for the 4th time. Music is very simplistic. Come to think of it. Oh yeah, I still have to kill those. Well, there's a chest in here, apparently. Hold on. Oh, even from the front, you can still kill them with these pots. Okay. Yeah, I think there's no point in going there now because I don't have the hook shot. I could have jumped across. I know I've managed it before, but I think you still need the hook shot on the other side anyway. I can't beat you. I'm out of here. I've got what was inside this box. Come and get it if you can, Master Skeleton. Or is it a Stalfos? Can you consider them a Stalfos? Because I think Stalfos are more like the smaller ones rather than this one in particular. feel the energy flowing through you. No, that's towards the boss room, and I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing there for me, is there? No. Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and if I dive here, I can go and get the boss key, but I need the hookshot first, so... Okay, that enemy I had to kill. Hold on a second. Is this the second time, or... yeah, okay. Yeah, you really need the hook shot to easily get across these gaps. At last, you got a map. Press the start button to look at it. Let's go back to the entrance of the dungeon. It's faster than having to backtrack on foot. Ah, I still have to kill that one. I think that's it. You've got the hook shot. Its chain stretches long when you use it. You got 200 rupees, you're ecstatic. No, not here. Another one, again. Can open the locked door. I don't like these guys. It can be a very drawn-out battle. You have to wait for them to open their eye. Ah, come on. Okay, one down. I think I got it twice. Maybe just one more time. I hate when they do that. Just open your eye. If there's any way to force them to open their eyes sooner, I don't know about it. Okay. But that was still annoying. I think I still need another small key from one of these chests over there. Very nice. 50 rupees. Yeah, there's the key. And I still need the boss key now that I think about it. Let me think. Where? Shoot. Where is it again? It's to the left, I think. Oh yeah, it's that way. Ah, okay. Well, they knocked me back up. Yeah, funny thing is, it doesn't even show on the map the chest itself. It's really meant to be a secret. Well, with hints, obviously, but still. It's just quicker to do it that way. Just go back to the entrance and that's it. Hey Mush! One of the best handheld Zelda games yet. Can't agree more with that. How's it going, Mush? Yeah, I need my hook shot here if I want to get up there. Is that supposed to be a Bowser? Like, mounted head on the wall or something? Looks like it. Okay. So, you are the outsider, come to wake the windfish. I shall eat you. This game has a lot of cameos, yeah, indeed. Almost. Yeah, I forgot that this could happen. Yeah, it's like a fake one or something. Ah! Dang it! Like that one dungeon where you have to escort the chain chomp? Yeah, indeed. Speaking of which, have you tried out Mario Tennis yet? Well, I'm not a huge fan of Mario Tennis, so no, I didn't even bother to download the, what is it, online demo or something? But damn it, can I beat this boss or not? How can I know if it's the real one or not? Ah, okay, well there we go. You don't seem to know what kind of island this is. What a fool. Nah, I'm not a huge fan of tennis games in general. Be it Mario or any other kind of tennis game, so no. That's not for me. Shrine. An island secret in the shrine. Okay, I need to get to the mermaid statue now. It's a lot of fun. Seems like all the mechanics they added are all pretty balanced too, like special shots and zone shots. Thought they'd be broken when it got announced, but it adds a competitive aspect to the game, and the gameplay has quite a bit of depth. You love yourself some tennis. Well, okay. Yeah, well, it's good to hear that at least for whoever likes tennis games, that this is a good one. Is there, well, that still wouldn't get me to buy the game or anything, but did they, well, perhaps that's not in the demo, but in the past they used to make Mario Tennis games, like for the Game Boy Color and such, where there is an RPG element, RPG side to them. Like they did that to the Mario Golf games too at some point. And was wondering if in the Switch game they would maybe bring that back to expand the audience somewhat. Do you know if they maybe added a sort of a RPG adventure side to it this time or not? You put the missing scale in the mermaid statue. Not sure how the story mode will be actually. Ah, okay. You've got the magnifying lens. This will reveal many things you couldn't see before. It's basically the lens of the eye of truth, or lens of truth from Ocarina of Time, but before it was a thing. I have a feeling that I'll catch a big fish again. Keep your eyes open and watch your pro at work. My, that's a big one. Yeah, I quite liked Mario Golf on the 3DS, so I hope they make another one for the Switch eventually. But I can confidently say that I enjoyed the game for what it is in terms of all the gameplay elements, so anything in addition to that is a bonus. Well, it's good news, at least. That the game is already good enough as it is in its own right. There's a couple things I still have to collect now. Hey, you can see me? You must have a magnifying glass. Magnifying glass? I'm not a troublemaker. I just want to live in peace. Hi there, it's me, the photographer. You say Zora is in the house? I have to take a picture of that. I'll call it I Found Zora. Link is so smug about it too. Oh yeah, there's this piece of heart over there that I haven't collected yet. By the way, how many... okay. Okay, it's okay. I know where all the remaining pieces of heart are. Have to go south. Got a piece of heart. Press select on the sub-screen to see. Ah, stupid. Okay, now what? Yeah, I have to go and get the boomerang. The third Ocarina song. Yeah, I think I need quite a lot of rupees if I want to be able, or is it 300? I can't remember the exact amount now. Got a piece of power. You can feel the energy flowing through you. Now. I have to remember how this works. Try again from the start. Try again from the start. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. It's a puzzle sort of thing. Go this way. Go this way. Great, you did it. Your reward is this way. And it's the final boss from Super Mario Bros. 2. Ribbit, I am Mamu on vocals, but I don't need to tell you that, do I? Everybody knows me. Want to hang out and listen to us jam? For 300 rupees, we'll let you listen to a previously unreleased cut. What do you do? You have to pay anyway, so in the black and white version, the whole screen goes dark and you have spotlights shining on each of the frogs. But that's not in the colored version. Oh well. Thank you very much, Broke. You've learned the Frog Song of Soul. It's a very moving tune. It can even liven up the unliving things. If you play this song, you'll make everything around you feel more alive. I never actually played the black and white version. Okay. Yay! Hey, Marzi. Yeah, the French black and white version, my brother owns it. And it's uncensored with the thing with the mermaid who lost her bikini, which was replaced by her necklace in the English version, and the later French Game Boy Color version that I own. In certain languages it wasn't censored, but for some reason in some regions it was. Okay, now I have to go and get the boomerang, or I could also... Oh, I can't get it yet. Okay, I can't get the rooster yet. Hello, Marzi. Yeah, my brother bought the black and white version though. But I think he needs to change the battery inside. I think it's dead. As it tends to happen with games of this vintage. For some reason, my NES games still have their battery functional, even after all these years, but some Game Boy games, they don't. Maybe because it's a smaller battery, I don't know. You have a Game Boy Pocket, so you never got the color? Ah, okay. Well, you do have a Game Boy Advance, Marty, so if you wanted to replay it, you could play it in color on your Game Boy Advance. You have to trade the item that you have on the B button for it, I think. I found a good item washed up on the beach. I'll trade it for your... I'll trade you for what you have in your B button. Okay. I always trade in the shovel because by this point in the game I don't need it anymore. can do that too. Leave me alone! Stop throwing coconuts at me. Now I can't remember what other optional thing, or well, not optional, but a side quest can I do now before tackling the next dungeon. I think that's pretty much the extent of what I can do. It was the same for Pokemon Gold. It was cool, those games where it let you play on original Game Boy still. Yeah, it was cool indeed. It was a cool feature, but as a result, because of the way that they had to be programmed to still work in black and white, they could not make the most of the original of the Game Boy Color with these games. To take full advantage of the Game Boy Color hardware and its color palette, the games that could do this had to be a Game Boy Color exclusive. But for some games, I understand, because I didn't get the Game Boy Color like straight away either. So I was quite glad at first that they were still making games that were compatible with the older version of the system. That's for sure. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm going to do. You never got a Game Boy Color? You skipped to GBA as your next Game Boy? Well, I skipped certain iterations too. Like, I never got a Game Boy Pocket, and I never got a Game Boy Advance SP until well after the system came out. Like, I think I got a Game Boy Advance SP for like 15 euros on at a thrift shop or something like that. Like, when the 3DS was already released. Simply because I wanted a way to be able to play on a lit screen my old Game Boy Color and Game Boy black and white Game Boy games more than anything else. Your Game Boy Pocket was good enough for what you played, which was basically just Pokemon mainly. You had the original Game Boy Advance with one of those light attachments you mounted to it. Ah, yeah, it was like, yeah. I think I know which one you mean too. I think I have a good idea of which one exactly, which model you're talking about. Same mush. My Game Boy Advance and all the games got stolen. Stolen? You had the Logic 3 shield light. Helped protect the screen when it folded down. Yeah, because yeah, it was enclosing the whole screen, like with like no air going underneath or something like that. Yeah, I think I can see which one it is. Yeah. Yeah, you don't see Logic 3 making any more accessories these days, come to think of it. It was a widespread brand back in the day, but not so much now. You left it in a hotel room? Ah, okay. Ah, yeah, so that sucks indeed. Right now, I'm just trying to get my map as complete as possible. Yeah, the best way to catch as many rupees as you can is the other way, towards the top as well. Must have been one of the cleaners or something. Where did it happen? Ah, in Spain. Oh, okay. Now, if you've never seen it, well, they're a heck of a lot expensive. They're like, it's a monstrosity to buy if you want absolutely all the options. But they make what they call the Ultimate Game Boy Advance 2.0 or something, where you can add a super bright screen inside the original Game Boy Advance model, kind of like the AGS 101 the type of screen. You can add a functionality to inside the system to turn the brightness up or down. You can overclock the Game Boy Advance as well. You can get like a custom shell with different colored buttons and all that. It adds up if you want absolutely all the options, but if you get them all, it's super cool. It's a super cool system. Pretty sexy, even. It can go for several hundreds of euros if you want absolutely all the options, but you don't have to take them all, obviously. You've seen the modded GBAs with the backlit screen. Yeah, but now there is also an option where you can add a lot more stuff than just a backlit screen inside. Marzi, their explanation, well, I was over in the run and I accidentally sucked it up and couldn't get it back out, so I had to keep it. Okay, I think you have to go up here if you want the most, yeah. Seeing this Game Boy Color frame image on your stream makes me think of Luigi's Mansion, the Game Boy Horror. Was the Game Boy Horror. Well, I failed to capture that one. Well, there you go, I made back more than I spent. That's what you want to do. Speaking of which, when does it come out? I am not sure. It's this year, I think. Before the end of the year, I think it's yeah, probably towards Halloween. That would make the most sense. Well, from what I saw of it, it doesn't look better than the GameCube version. Well, there's probably going to be like exclusive bonus content added in anyway, but I think I'm still going to prefer playing the GameCube version, so I'm not picking it up. I'm done with the 3DS, to be honest. I like the 3DS and all, but now it's time for the Switch. There are enough games as it is that are coming out for the Switch that I want. Never owned the original. Ah, yeah, well, it makes a lot of sense for you, yeah, then. Yeah, then go for it, I say, yeah, if you never played it before. Or if you never owned it yourself, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think my map is pretty complete now, at this point. It's only in the mountains that there are still a few areas I haven't explored yet. Would have much preferred if Luigi's Mansion and Samus Returns were released on the Switch. Yeah, same for me. Yeah, I must admit, if they released an HD remake of Luigi's Mansion, then I might have considered it like a bit more, that's for sure. Samus Returns was still a fantastic game regardless. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. That I picked up, yeah. But the Switch wasn't out yet at that time, Samus Returns. So it gets away with that, I guess. It has that excuse. The Switch wasn't out yet. do like 3DS after Switch is harder to go back to. Yeah, that's the same for me, Marty. We're spoiled with these large, nicely lit screens and all that. So, yeah, it's hard to go back afterwards. Same when once I started playing on backlit screens, I couldn't go back to a non-backlit screen after that. It wasn't. I thought it was. Yeah, it was. Oh, okay. Well, I thought. Oh, okay. No, fair enough. Okay. You know, you already owned the Switch when you had the 3DS capture device. Ah, okay. I thought it was 2016 actually. Metroid Samus Returns. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. No, you're right, because I remember when they announced it, the Switch wasn't. Oh, yeah, I think even when they announced it, like a little earlier in the year, the Switch was already out in 2017. Yeah, that's true. No, you are correct. Now, this dungeon, I have a bit of a harder time remembering exactly what I had to do. Yeah, it was in September, yeah. This owl statue is trying to say something, but you can't understand it because it has no beak. Hold on, there's a switch somewhere, I think. Ah, okay. I got the stone beak. Yeah, in the black and white version, they call these things a piece of marble or something, because they were not owl statues. They were like marble stones with writings, something written on them or something. You've got the compass. Now you can see where the chests and nightmare are hidden. Ah, yeah, I have to kill to kill these guys. Okay, I have an idea. Can you kill them with bombs? I can't remember. Because otherwise you have to shoot arrows at them, but they take quite a few arrows to kill. Ah, that wasn't a very good idea. Yeah, what was that way again? I like how this game had the jump on command items. What do you have to do in here again? Do you have to kill all of them? I can't remember. Ah. that won't work. I'm not sure if this is the where I'm supposed to be going now anyway. I have kind of forgotten the order of things that you have to do in the last 3 dungeons or so. The last one in particular is pretty cool. I liked it most because it was the most complex, to be honest, because they were a bit easy in this one. I always hated these type of rooms. They took that from A Link to the Past. Come to think of it, even in Ocarina of Time, there were a few rooms like these. In the Fire Temple, among other things, among other places. I used to have no idea how to beat this boss when I first played this. I didn't even think that you could lift the item that the boss itself throws around. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Easy first try. Easy first try. Yeah, it's super easy, yeah. When you know how. When you know the method. You beat Tropical Freeze today? You didn't get it on the Switch, Marzi? On the Wii U, Marzi? You got it on the Switch? Yeah, it's kind of a maze, this place. I need the level 2 bracelet. You never got it on Wii U? Yeah, it's a pretty fantastic game. I mean, I still prefer the classics by Rareware, but still, that doesn't mean I don't like the Donkey Kong games by Retro Studios. Yeah, there are Shy Guys, yeah. The funky mode sold it to me on Switch, made it easier for you to enjoy. Yeah, the Shy Guys, you have to get them from behind. You have to... They move exactly as you do, and so you have to trick them into turning their back to you. Hold on, you. Tropical Freeze was much better than Returns. Yeah, there were a lot. How should I say? It has a lot more crazy ideas and like funky camera angles when you blast from a barrel to the next and so much and so forth. It's a lot more fun in general. Just the original DKC is your favorite? Well, I still have a soft spot for the whole trilogy. I don't know, it depends on what mood I am at the moment, but sometimes you may ask me and I will tell you DKC3, even though most people will say that it's the weakest of the 3. Well, I don't know, I still like it a lot myself, so... wait, oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to do it that way. Hold on. You liked Tropical Freeze a lot more? You like 3 more than 2 person? Oh, okay. Because usually people will say that 2 is the best. Well, in general, what I've been reading from like different people, and that the first is still better than the third, but in my... Well, I sort of have 2 and 3 on level with each other, personally. You got 50 rupees, very nice. Got 100 rupees, you're happy. Ah, I wanted to... Okay, like this. Two is clearly the best because Sticker Brush Symphony, yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that's the best at Donkey Kong Country music track. A lot loved too, but I find it way too hard to be as enjoyable. It's true that it's really hard, and especially the bonus levels are really well hidden in general. But the whole trilogy is great. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there you go. That's another series of games that I should be streaming. I should definitely do that at some point. Oh no, I had to take a pot and throw it at the door, maybe? Yes! The whole trilogy is worth replaying. Hold on. Have to take the elephant statue, or I don't know if it's an elephant or anything else. You have to make it so that both are standing. Come on, I threw them exactly the same. Okay. But I'm gonna have to do it again once I get back in, so I have to do it again. I should have thought about that. Oh, but I got it on first try this time, okay. There's a treasure chest in here still. Oh, the map. Okay. I completely forgot about this. I'll tell you what, I'm going to warp back to the entrance because this is a bit annoying. Okay, it's much easier that way. Now what? That's where you have to go. Yeah, these enemies are good to refill your energy because they all give you a fairy when they die with the boomerang. But you need the boomerang to be able to kill them. Pegasus boots. Paul's voice. Okay, where do I go now? North of here, or... As you want to get more out of Tropical Freeze because you're enjoying it so much, you'll be going through levels again trying to get all the puzzle pieces and Kong gliders. Well, I remember doing that in the Tropical Freeze version. Well, I mean the Wii U version. And having lots of fun doing so as well. And unlocks concept arts too, which is cool to see. I can't remember if the concept art was in the Wii U version. Ah, these guys again. Ah, that failed. Okay. It's basically one piece of art for each level you get all puzzle pieces on, so one per level. Added up, it's quite a lot over the entire game. I can't remember if that was in the Wii U version. It might have been. It's just been so long that I can't remember now. I don't have the key necessary to get through there. Which means I'm gonna have to fight them again. And there it is, of course. They make you go round and round and round. But at least I can walk faster now. Hold on. What are these? Whiz robes? Ah, the secret medicine. Now what? Not that button for the map. That one. Okay, I have to go back through there. Through there again. C3 next week! Indeed, Marzi. What day is Nintendo's conference again? Or I should say E3 Spotlight, not a conference. Tuesday, 12th. Ah, okay, yeah. So it's, well, not quite next week then. Yeah. The way I calculate time, it's not quite next week. But it's soon anyway, yeah. Sony's not having a conference either, as far as you know. EA is Saturday, the first press conference. I have to face them again. Okay, now I can get across and break that block. Which I'll only be watching because of easy allies. Otherwise, it would be incredibly boring. I'm not holding my breath. I wish they would announce Burnout Paradise Remastered for the Switch. But like I said before on stream, it's EA, so I'm not keeping my hopes up. Nah. I have my expectations in check, otherwise I'll come off as really disappointed. Because it's just my favorite racing game of all time, so I really want it on a Nintendo console, but is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen? You have to go through that section again. I'm going to fall in the spikes. I don't know. Okay. Over that way. No! Nah. Need a hint, my weak point is... Oops! There I go, talking too much again. Ah, too early. The windfish wakes up, everything on this island will be gone forever, and I do mean everything. You posted a funny clip from TF on your Twitter earlier on the final boss. The Switch version has a video recording functionality, and we've got the coral triangle. Ah, that's cool. That's a cool feature to have for that game. Mountains. Something calls from the mountains. Ooh, the many monsters of this island fear that the windfish is about to awaken. The monster's power is real. They may conquer the island and destroy their foes. That day may come soon. Now, go to the mountain tower. Fly like a bird. Hoot hoot. I'm like a bird. I wanna fly away. Yeah, let's warp back. I need the flying rooster. Oh, gee, then leave Richardo. That's good, Marzi. You know your classics. No idea what she's becoming these days. Haven't heard any new song from her in quite a while, but I don't consider myself a fan or anything, but I like her songs alright. Haven't heard that song since like 2001. Well, when it came out, basically. Yeah, or it might have been a couple years older than that. I can't remember now off the top of my head. It's from that era anyway. Wow, the rooster has recovered. He seems very friendly. What I like to do with the rooster, if you want to kill enemies easily, you just equip the boomerang and the bracelet, throw the boomerang, and you do that. And then you just keep hitting enemies with the boomerang like this. They can't hit you, and you can just keep hitting them. I always like doing that. Okay, I have to go to the mountain now. I think I have done everything else that I could do. No, not quite, maybe. Come to think of it, there is one chest in the forest that I have not collected yet. Other than that, I think it's everything. I'm going to go through the forest then, to get there. What's the 4 blocks in the top right hand corner? That's where the next dungeon I have to go to is. I have not explored that portion of the map yet. It's the Vulture's Tower or something like that. I can't remember the name proper now. Well, the name in English anyway, I can't remember it. Yeah, that's where I'm going to next. I just have to grab the key on my way there to open the tower, to open the passage. Well, now that I have the rooster, I don't even have to bring out my hookshot. No, it's faster that way. Glitchy. Glitchy. Ah. Come here. Seeing that chicken made you think of that Chicken Wiggle game. Did that ever get funded in the end? Chicken Wiggle? The name rings a bell, but I have not read too much about it, so I don't know. Was it for like all the current platforms or something? I did? What's that about, that game? Yeah, it's for Switch, but what is it about? The level creator has you pretty interested? What is it? A puzzle game or something? Reminds you of Mario Maker a bit. puzzle game. Hmm. It's a puzzle platformer. Oh, okay. You got 50 rupees. Very nice. Ah! I didn't even pick up Mario Maker on the Wii U, so I'd be all for it if it came for the Switch. There's a few Wii U games like that I never got to pick up simply because I couldn't afford them. And now I can afford games a bit more than before, so well, there are still too many games that come out more than I can afford, but at least if I make my choices right, I can be content all the time. Always playing games that I really, really want to play on the Switch. You've got the bird key. What's your favorite Wii U game? Well, at least these games being re-released on the Switch means I don't have to double dip since I didn't pick them up on the Wii U. Same for Smash Brothers. Even if it's the same game as the Wii U version, I may consider picking it up if it has a decent solo mode this time, because anything like the Space Emissary or whatever the name was on the Wii game in Brawl, that's the kind of thing I would be looking forward to. If they added that to the experience, plus new characters and stages, and including all the DLC from the Wii U game, for example. Now that would have me interested. You've got a piece of heart. Yeah, I wanted to pick that up on my way there. Okay, and now let's go to the next dungeon. So I'm only missing one piece of heart now to have all the pieces of heart in the game. Bad fish, bad. I think I'm going to need a hook shot in a moment. Okay, there's a great fairy in the corner. Let's see. Yeah, but since my health is already at the max, she's not there. She won't show up. You've got a garden acorn. Ah. Well, there you go, Marzi. portion of the map is completed now. That's where I am. Since you were wondering about it. Eagle's Tower. Ah, yeah. They call it the Eagle in English. And okay, they say it's a vulture in French for some reason. Yeah, I guess it goes both ways. If anything, it looks more like a buzzard than anything else when I see the look on the bird itself. Always satisfying seeing a complete map. Well, you don't necessarily have to complete it to like accomplish every objective in the game, but I like doing that too if I can. Like if I'm not speedrunning, obviously. If I was speedrunning anything, obviously I wouldn't care too much about that. Ah yeah, oh yeah, just a second. Ah! Ah! Oh, just managed to squeeze through. Ah! Hold on, I'm going to get rid of that enemy. At last, you got a map. Press the start button to look at it. Oh yeah, there are Kirby's in this dungeon as enemies. Yeah, you throw them against the walls to knock them around, and they have to be standing on their necks, so to speak, to solve the puzzle. Yeah, so the main objective in this dungeon is to knock down the 4 pillars that holds together the last floor of the tower, so that it falls down onto the floor below, and so 2 floors of the tower get fused together, so to speak. So that's two such pillars. Yeah, you've got another one right there. As a matter of fact, I should have come that way with the steel ball, or whatever you want to call that. Love all the little puzzle elements on some enemies. There are some very original enemies in this game. That team at Nintendo had some really like creative ideas for making enemies. Yeah, hey, there you go. There's a Kirby. I thought you could get sucked up by one of these Kirby's. Ah, yeah, there you go. Can get swallowed by a Kirby. Yep, Kirby in a Zelda game. It's complicated to get every chest in the dungeon though. You've got the mirror shield. You can now turn back the beams you couldn't block before. It's a very 3D-ish dungeon, this one, actually. When you consider that falling from a floor, you can fall down to a floor below. I always like that about that specific dungeon. Do I have a key? Yes, I do. I'm trying to think. Because I'm still going to need to destroy these things on the other side, so I really need to go that way, like this, and this, like this. And like this, okay. And do the most complicated pillar at last, when I'm done with all the rest. Ah, yeah, but I can't go that way though. I have to go back down below. Let me have a look at the map. There are 2 screens I haven't explored yet on this floor. Found the stone beak. Let's find the old statue that belongs to it. Yeah, by that point in the game, that boss is a bit ridiculous in how easy it is. Did you try the Mario Tennis demo already? No, I haven't, Marzi. Yeah, Mush was asking me about it earlier. I'm not a big fan of the Mario Tennis games, or tennis games in general, anyway. But like I said, if they make a Mario Golf game for the Switch, then I'll be in. That's for sure, especially if the online is good. Because I quite like golf games. Hey, it's a Hinox. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. I always called it the Cyclops, but I guess, yeah, you're right. It's a Hinox like in a Link to the Past. Yeah, he throws bombs at you as well. So yeah, that you're perfectly correct in your identification of the enemy itself. Sim, for you, did give it a try, though you don't really think it's for you. Seems like it'd be a good tennis game, though, if you enjoy it. Yeah, for someone who enjoys tennis games, then yeah, for sure, yeah. Hey, that didn't blow up the wall because I was doing that thing at the same time. Okay, now. Found it a bit too complicated to get to grips with. It's tennis, so I do find tennis to be hard to get into as it is. So, but I'm not a huge sports person myself, so it doesn't help. That's for sure. Sticky Boy 9, sorry. Thanks for the follow. Okay. You have to throw it that way. And then you need to solve the puzzle with these enemies to make a chest appear so you can hook shot to it. Oh, there we go. Ah, that was good. I'm gonna have to sit through the tile room again. Wii Tennis is the only tennis game you can play. Yeah, maybe myself too, myself included, yeah. But even then, it's not my favorite of the bunch. I prefer golf in terms of virtual video games. Because you can pause and think your next move. I'm more of a golf person than tennis. Well, I did get the one on the 3DS and it was really good. I liked it. There you go. Puzzle solved. Did you get Golf Story? No, I didn't, Marty, actually. Well, I like 3D golf games more than, like, overhead view golf games, as a matter of fact. I tend to prefer those, so I didn't risk it for fear that I may not like it, to be honest. I know everyone says it's a great game, but it's not like I'm lacking any good games to play on the Switch as it is, so maybe that'll be something we'll see next year, a new Mario Golf. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Usually, after they announce the Mario Tennis, Mario Golf is next. Hey, Runt, you think you can take me? Alright, boys, get this punk out of my face. Yeah, to get rid of that boss, you need to kill every bat in a wave. That's it. I'll never forget you. You've got the Nightmare's key. Now you can open the door to the Nightmare's lair. Oh, there is one room on the floor below that I haven't explored, but there is nothing in there, I guess. So it's not too bad. Yeah, I don't like having to do that puzzle in a room with a laser. Oh, I got it first try. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because I already have a potion. So if I am getting one when I already have one, Link should just drink it straight away. And here instead it just gets wasted, pretty much. I don't like leaving the map incomplete like this. I want to check it out, see what I missed on the floor below. Hmm. Or is it on the first floor? Ah, yeah, no, it's on the first floor, yeah. I can still step through the warp to get back to the top anyway. Any old time I want, so... Where's that screen that I haven't been to yet? It's not that one. Not that button. No, I have another idea. I have another idea to get there. I don't even have to do that, but it's just because, yeah, for completion. Yeah, and I know where this goes. Okay. Yeah, I might need the shield on the next battle. This first. Yep, side-scrolling boss battle. Bah, I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to make you wish you were never born. Energy gone, lost, but you will be lost too if the windfish wakes. Same as me, you are in his dream. Still need to get Ghost Story. There are a lot of games like this. Well, I could get them, but there are so many games already on the Switch that I haven't even completed yet. Especially when I keep getting asked to review like several games in a row. I just have to keep going to the next and not even having time to finish any most of the time, so you'll pick it up at some point. It's like recently I had to review Street Fighter the 30th Anniversary Collection, then I had Ikaruga to review, then I had West of Loathing to review, and I was asked to cover Pokemon Quest. I sent in my review for that just yesterday as well, so plus the other games that I just want to play and that I feel like playing because they're my favorite games, then that leaves little room to play new games, unfortunately, besides those that I get asked to review. It's a bit overwhelming. And these games that I get asked to review, usually I'm not allowed to stream them because there's an embargo on them, so you're not allowed to stream them until after you have published your review, so how many photographs do I have? There's still one that I need to take, but I can't remember which one now. Well, I'll stop by the photographers. See which pictures I have. Maybe seeing which ones I have will like jumpstart my memory so I can actually remember which one I haven't taken yet. Because the one where you have to steal to take the picture, well, I always leave for last, anyway. I just hope I haven't missed one that can be missed. Which one am I missing? These photos are so great. Yeah, they are. They absolutely are. Which one am I missing? The ghost. I remember now. You can take a picture at the ghost's grave if you go back there after you've taken him back to his grave. And it's not too far from here, so I remember which one it is. Yeah, it was really great pixel art, yeah. Let's do this before I go to the final dungeon. Okay. Here we go. Ah, how I love pictures. Hey Link, what are you doing here? You want to know about that ghost? I'll bet he's happy thanks to you. Are you ready for a picture? I'll call this I was very afraid smile. And then the ghost shows up on the picture. Okay. Oh, there is one treasure chest that I forgot to pick up and which is now impossible to pick up. It was a secret seashell, but which now that I got the second sword has turned into a 20 rupee reward, and it's by the entrance to the Canalit Castle. I forgot to pick it up. Yeah, so yeah, that save file won't be absolutely complete. You can't get the rooster back after the 7th dungeon. Ah, well. Hold on. Where am I going? I'm not picking this up. It changes the music, and quite frankly, I prefer the overworld theme. Okay. To the last dungeon. to think that the X version of this came out the same month as Ocarina of Time. What a month that was in gaming. For Zelda, anyway. Yeah, that's where the flying rooster goes, after the 7th dungeon. Woo, finally, this flying rooster is the greatest. Luigi, yeah, it does look like Luigi, doesn't it? Without the hat, I guess. Hey Link, some monsters put me up here. What should I do? I'm afraid of heights. Yeah, well, that was a surprise, Link. Thank you. Say, Link. I don't know how to say this, but... Marin! Huh? Tarin? Never mind, I gotta go. Fun fact, this is the only time in the game where you can see Tarin's sprite facing upwards, because even if you talk to him anywhere else in the game, even if you talk to him from behind, he will not, like, face upwards. That's a glitch, I guess. But here you can see that he does have a sprite facing upwards. That's weird. That always struck me anyway. Show your courage, the windfish waits for you. Hoot. He's paranoid about showing his back. Yeah, his daughter has to be in danger for him to show his back. That's why. Got 50 rupees, very nice. Nice dodging. Yeah, I've got some training. Yeah, that's the last one of those guys. Hey kid, you woke me up from a fine nap, thanks a lot, but now I'll get my revenge. Are you ready? I'll let you carry more magic powder. Hehe, are you ready? Well, it's the only thing he will increase anymore. Seizure alert. Seizure warning. No. I wasn't meant to fall back down, though. Matrix Link. Link Neo. Ah, yeah, I forgot about this. Go for it, Link! Got a guardian acorn. And into the last dungeon. It's the biggest and most complex of them all, as expected. Now I hope I can remember the order that you have to do things. Enox again. You got 20 rupees. Joy! Ah! That knocked me back into the pit. Yeah, I'll be maxed out on rupees pretty soon. Yeah, it's a mini boss revenge time in this dungeon. You love when you got fully powered up in Breath of the Wild and you can just kill a Hinox really quick. The music starts up and ends right away. Yeah, what are their names again? Those sort of lion type of enemies. You can get a mask of these guys too. What's their names again? They're super strong and they remain strong even when you're like all powered up. Linnels, yeah. Linnell, yeah, those are the ones. Yeah, these are the only truly challenging like enemies that you keep encountering in the game. I found, and you have to kill some of them to I can't remember why, but you have to collect some loot items from them. When you're stocked up on some of the strongest weapons in the game, they're not completely hard, but still. To upgrade some armors, yeah, that must be why, yeah. Yeah, I need a fire rod in that room. Goodbye. Easy kill. Yeah, I don't like them. Whenever you get on top of the ocarina in the inventory, it bugs you like this. Where does that lead to again? Ah! Stupid. How'd you open that thing again? Ah. Okay. Hello, you. Nope. Found a stone beak. Let's find the owl statue that belongs to it. Okay. Okay, now there's secret passage in here. Okay, I think for the southern part of the dungeon, that's all the chests I could collect. At last, you got a map. Press the start button to look at it. Ah, yeah. I may have to step through here. They're not snakes, they're ropes. Wait. That way. Can't remember which way I'm supposed to go. That way? Nah, it was the other one. Ah. What now? Oh no, wait, that's true. I think you can push these. Ah, yeah. Okay. So I can try again. Okay. Now, I can use bomb arrows to, I think, open up a passage in one of these walls, but I can't remember which piece of the wall it was, or maybe it's not here. Yeah, because if you thought they invented bomb arrows in Twilight Princess, well, you're wrong. Came from here. Was perhaps more of an oversight or a glitch than anything else originally, but still. I'm pretty sure there's a secret passage in the next room too, but I have to find the right bit of wall. That's the thing. Never knew that there were bomb arrows. Well, I think it's more an oversight or a glitch or anything else. But if you equip both the bow and arrows and you press both buttons at the same time, your bomb like goes along with the arrow and it explodes on contact with whatever it is you hit, like so. But it's finicky, so I don't think they intended it that way. Yeah, whatever. You don't have to use it at any point in the game. It's just me using that for a shortcut. Bomb arrows are really handy in this game. Yeah, they are. You don't have to use them, but you can put them to good use, that's for sure. But the game never tells you about it, and as far as I can remember, it's not in the instruction manual either. So I think they didn't mean for it to happen. But then in the Oracle games, I think they tell you about it to encourage you to use them. But then again, because it's still finicky to use, they didn't make any sort of puzzle that requires you to use it. Yeah, you can get the shortcut by placing the bomb near the wall close to the goo. Yeah, or you can use the bomb arrow if you know where to place it, but it's just been too long, so I can't remember. Hey, Jack, by the way. Yeah, don't stand still for too long in this place. Yeah, there's no point in killing them now, because I can't get to the chest they make appear those, so... So I've got one key. That's useless. I don't need it. Don't have much time, I have to go to work in a quarter. Well, I appreciate you showing up still, Jack. That's appreciated. Oh, can't you fall down? No, I thought you could fall down the ladder. Okay. Yeah, you need a lot of keys overall in this dungeon. Yeah, I don't want to find myself locked in, so... Yeah, I still need the fire rod there. Let's see... Ah, the last heart piece. Ah, I couldn't quite manage to do what I wanted to do, but... Ah. Okay, that worked. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if you kill them when you're at the bottom of the room, like down there with them, and then you just go around and come back to get the chest from the outside. The chest isn't there anymore, so you're intended to kill them from that ledge. And it works well when they get stuck in that corner to the top left. But I think because I stepped back out of the dungeon, that I won't be able to get to the mini-boss of this dungeon. Because the switch I hit earlier, I think it will not count. I have to remember. It's through that dark room, yeah, where I was before. I have to... Ah, but I can't head back that way now, I think. The boss of the dungeon is a joke. Yeah, you just keep spamming the fire rod. Easy peasy. Mid-boss is probably harder. Yeah, if you let your sword... If you keep doing spin attack with your sword facing downwards like this, the enemy can't block your hits that way. As the way I remember it. I have to try it, but I think that's the correct way to face it. No, this is the way. This is where I have to go. Do I have 2 keys? Yes. Okay. That's the wall I wanted to block earlier. Hold on. That's the bit of wall I wanted to break. Yeah, there you go. But I just couldn't get it right. Ah, shit. Ooh. Ah, yeah, and I can't get to the treasure chest because I did hit the switch earlier, but because I stepped back outside, it reset the position of the switch. Yeah, hold on. Have to lure it away somewhat. Yeah, like this. Bowser's Castle. That's kind of what it is, yeah. It's a sort of fire temple, so now I have to go to the switch. Which is over that way. Ah, stupid. Amazing how just a simple bit of color can change the feeling of a level so much. Yeah, you wouldn't get that feel from playing it in black and white, that's for sure, yeah. Okay, it's under that pot. I have to beat this guy again. Like, we know it's hot lava, yeah, but without the color it would be harder to tell. Yeah, which is funny because Turtle Rock in Ocarina of Time, in A Link to the Past, sorry, on which this dungeon is based, wasn't a hot lava dungeon. It was just like a mountain cave type of dungeon. You've got the magic rod. Ah, they call it the magic rod, not the fire rod. Okay. Yeah, I guess there is only one magic rod in this game, so... Stupid. Yeah, wait. Be patient, Freddy. Be patient. Don't rush it too much. Okay, now I can light up these torches. Or brazeros, or whatever you want to call them. You got a small key, you can open the locked door. Okay, now... He's even more of a joke once you get the rod. Okay, now I can't remember if it's this set of stairs or if it's the one that is a bit further east. I think it's this one. Yeah, it was this one. Okay. Just run to that corner. Yeah, it's a foolproof method to quickly kill that boss. Okay, now I can just warp back to the entrance. It's going to be a lot easier that way. Yeah, that method against that mini-boss from earlier works in the 4th dungeon as well, when you encounter that boss for the first time. And I think that same boss was recycled in the Oracle games, Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, and it still works even there. I think it's something with the hitbox of the character that they never reprogrammed, so it works that way. Yeah, I think it's over there that I have to go. Okay. Hold on. I could melt that last block. No, okay, it works that way. Okay. Crackle, whoosh, we are finished. I will never let you play the instruments of the sirens. And there you go. Yeah, he is a joke. That boss is a total joke. And it was all just a dream. Egg. The egg on the mountain calls. Okay, now to the village library. Egg! And then Eggman is the boss. That would make for a good hack of the game. A good fan mod. You replace a final boss with Eggman. Dr. Eggman. Hey, Marin is back to the village. Okay, which book was it again? Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Koholint. Do you really want to read it? Yes. Round and round the passageways of the egg. Okay, I have to write them down. There is only like 2 or maybe 3 different combinations it can be, but they change depending on each playthrough. I know sometimes it can be 3 times to the right and 4 times to the right and 3 times up or something like that, but it changes. Or a Yoshi hatches from the egg, yeah, or a Birdo if you prefer. Why not? Left, up, right, up. Okay. This book reeks of secrets. Like in Super Mario RPG, Birdo is a boss. That comes out of an egg. Oh, and look at this. Oh, no, yeah, no. I was gonna say, the map isn't complete, but of course that's where the egg is. That's where I'm going. But the map is going to be complete. There's just that one chest that I forgot to pick up at the only time in the game where you can pick it up, and so it will have to stay that way. Woohoo! Complete map! Well, it will be in a few seconds. Hoot! The windfish sleeps long and dreamily in the egg above. When you play the 8 siren instruments in front of the egg, he will awaken. This, my friend, is the only way for you to leave the island. Yeah, normally you're supposed to see this a lot earlier in the game, because nothing prevents you from going up the mountain as soon as you get the bracelet, but now he just told me the obvious. Boom. The time has come. The windfish awaits. Enter the egg, Hoot Hoot. I should save everything that I've done so far, Because I haven't been saving a lot up till now. Windfish's egg. Okay, so left, up, right, up, and so on and so forth. You just go in zigzag, so to speak. We were born of nightmares. To take over this world, we made the windfish sleep endlessly. If the windfish doesn't wake up, this island will never disappear. We would have been the masters of this place, but you had to come here and disrupt our plans. Hehe. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble! What's the first boss again? Ah, yeah, I remember. Ah, the sword. It's Aganim. Ah, yeah, sometimes you have to jump over his projectiles, that's true. No, that one is easy. Yeah, that's Ganon for you. It's either the arrows or the boomerang here, I can't remember. Or is it the magic rod? Ah, no, the boomerang works, okay. Open your eye. This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. Link, you have beaten all the nightmares. Climb the stairs before you. Yeah, and there you go. That's the ending of Link's Awakening. Hoot, young lad, I mean Link the hero. You have defeated the nightmares. You have proven your wisdom, courage and power. As part of the Windfish's spirit, I am the guardian of his dream world, but one day the nightmares entered the dream and began wreaking havoc. Then you, Link, came to rescue the island. I have always trusted in your courage to turn back the nightmares. Thank you, Link, my work is done. Rainbow Road, yeah, it kinda is, isn't it? And it is nice, yeah. Goodbye, Hoots. I am the Windfish. Long has been my slumber. In my dreams an egg appeared and was surrounded by an island with people, animals, and entire world. But verily, It be the nature of dreams to end. When I dust awakened, Koholint will be gone. Only the memory of this dreamland will exist in the waking world. Someday, thou may recall this island. That memory must be the real dream world. Come, Link, let us awaken together. Play the 8 instruments. Play the Song of Awakening. Yeah, the ending is really sad, actually. Come to think about it. I always used to think that this was really impressive for a Game Boy game. The ending sequence with all the still images and that sort of thing. It looks really good. Even in black and white, I used to think it looked really nice. There wasn't really anything like it on the Game Boy at that time. And there you go. This is the end. Yeah, so I do have to make a mental note to play the Donkey Kong Country games at some point then. Or the other Game Boy Zelda games as well, to be honest. But the Oracle games, I don't know them nearly as well as I do this one. So that would probably take more than 2 streams to stream the whole thing. I'd love to watch me play the DKC games. Yeah, they're, I suppose, yeah, still a bit fresh in my memory. Well, last time I replayed them was when they were re-released on the Wii U Virtual Console, where I bought all 3 of them. And I still can't swallow what Nintendo did to the second Donkey Kong Country game. They released the 50Hz version of it, and it's all like, how should I say? The frame rate is a bit shaky because of the conversion from the 50 frames per second up to the 60 FPS signal that comes out of the Wii U through the HDMI. It doesn't look too great as a result. Whereas the DKC 1 and 3, they gave us the North American version, so they run without any problem. So I don't know yet the second game which version I'm going to stream, or I might get the Wii Virtual Console versions to stream these, because usually the emulation on the original Wii is a bit better than on the Wii U, especially the N64 emulation. And now for something that wasn't in the black and white version. Yeah, you get to see this. Like, maybe the windfish granted her a wish and made her into a seagull so that she can fly away from the island. That wasn't at the end of the black and white version. They added this in for this version of the game. The development team would like to thank you for playing. I didn't remember that there was a message like this at the end, though. What? Is it over? Like this? Just like that? Oh yeah, I suppose it is. Okay, just 1 second, then I will reset. Okay. And now I'm going to steal from the shop to get the last picture. But I don't like to save the fact that I do it. Because otherwise, you keep getting called thief in the game, so... And I don't want to be called a thief. Let's steal something from the shop. I can do it. I can do it. I'm not quick enough. I'm not quick enough. Looks like Kimishima. You think? Well, he used to work for banks, so I guess, yeah, he's so greedy. It makes sense. What he does to you afterwards. Come on. How did I used to do that in the past? I know you have to kind of distract him to get through the door, but... Hey, you stop, you gotta pay! Ah, almost there, I think. He has to be facing right or north, is what I should be saying. Ah, there we go. I got through. Guess what? You got it for free. Are you proud of yourself? Okay, now I'll go to the photograph and then I'll get back to the shop for my punishment. just so I can show it. It's the strongest boss in Link's Awakening, shall we say. You could call it a boss. The Travels of Thief. Do you want to look at your album? Yeah, let's have a look at that last picture. It's on the right page, I think. Yeah, it must be that one. Yeah, there you go. Is it written? Yeah, it is written in Japanese on the wall. I wonder what's written there now. I should look it up afterwards. See what it says. Because I can't read kanji, unfortunately. It's all in kanji. Okay, let's get back to the village now. Yeah, even if you speak to anyone in the game, they all keep calling you thief now. I'm going to speak to a couple of people in the village as well. Before I go there. Like Marin, for example. Yeah, she calls you thief too. Thank you for everything, thief. You are the kindest boy I know. One day I made a wish to the windfish. What was the wish? It was... No, it's secret. Okay, here we go. I wasn't kidding when I said pay. Now you'll pay the ultimate price. Cause you thieved in the nicest boat she knows, yeah. That's so good. This is so good. Yeah, but I don't want to save though. I don't want to save that. Well, okay, that's the end. I've shown everything I think that you can show in this game. Pretty much. That was good. That was hilarious. Okay, guys. Thanks for the follows, the lurking, the comments, and all that good stuff. The guy is brutal though. He straight up murders you. Yeah, it's the strongest boss in Zelda Link's Awakening. Pretty much. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Well, I'm not yet sure what I'll be streaming next. There might be a bit of Resident Evil again in the next couple days. Maybe a bit of Tetris too, because I want to improve my score. And what I might stream, yeah, a Donkey Kong Country game next. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, if I do, I will stream them in order anyway. So, okay. Bye for now, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.